I still know what you did last summer. This is the sequel. Kevin Williamson doesn't return. So Julie, the survivor from the first movie, and her college friends, they win a competition, and they have to win a trip to a remote island. So, Ray, he's on his way to the island. He's like, da-da-da, I'll go, I'll get to be with Jennifer Love Hewitt, and we'll be in the Bahamas together, so hoo-hoo. Then he's attacked on the way by the fishermen, and he's like, oh my gosh. And so, he tries to get to the island in time to warn Julie. This movie benefits from having a larger cast. Yes, there's 4 main characters, or 5, but then, they're on this island. There's the various hotel workers who kind of get developed. Performances are fine, I guess. Nobody was great, but nobody was horrible. It did give the fishermen more screen time, The characters are pretty likable. But there's like this one dude who you hate, and that is the hotel manager. Like, I wanted him to die. This really does feel like a Kevin Williamson movie because, I've noticed that his horror movies focus more on chase scenes and less on kill scenes. Yes, it's a horror movie, it's a slasher movie, so characters get killed, but it does focus, there's a lot more chasing than there is actually killing. Skip to this time on the clock to skip the spoilers. It makes sense that Will would be Ben's son, but how exactly does that work? I just kind of wonder, he's like, son, some kids abandoned me to die one time, and I killed most of them. 2 of them are still left. So why don't we have some father-son bonding time and go murder a bunch of teenagers? So they buried Ben's body at the end of the movie. I mean, she shot him into the, and he fell into the grave that he had dug for her. I mean, unless I'm mistaken, they put dirt over top of him to bury him. How does the cliffhanger make sense? Like, the last movie had a cliffhanger too, but on this one she sees him, and it's clearly him, like you see his face, it's Ben Willis. And he attacks her, so I'm just like, okay, but if he was buried alive, yeah, that dude's dead. So all in all, this is a good sequel. It really doesn't deserve the hate it gets. I mean, I know that the third movie's supposed to be awful, but this movie surprisingly gets a lot of hate, and I do not think it deserves that. Twist is good, it's not a Kevin Williamson movie, but it feels like one. It feels like a Scream movie. There's the mystery added, there's a good solid pace. It's like a Shane Black movie in a way, it's just a machine of a movie that works really well. I'd say this movie is worth buying on DVD. I think it might be better than the last one, to be honest. It gave the characters more development, gave the bad guy a little more screen time, felt just a little more scary. So yeah, be sure to subscribe. Bye.